So this video has two replays of the Tier 6 British tank, the Sentinel. Yeah, it's a really nice tank. I like it. It is a bit slow. I find the gun's good for me. I quite like it. Really like this tank actually. It was in the I think it's the Might and Metal pack for both the Xbox and the PS4, or Game Pass and PS Plus subscribers. So it is in that pack with the Citadel Tiger. I think this one I actually got out of a key card, so this was a bit earlier than when that pack dropped. But yeah, really good tank. It's mobile enough. We got up to 40 there to get into position. I don't feel like I'm lagging behind the main push. So as you can see, we're keeping up with the heavies, which is fine. The mobility is fine. Just trying to take a few shots in this T-34-85. Put one shot in. Just one last shot. And I do want to go up onto that ridge, take a blind shot. Yeah, don't get him. So we've already lost 3 tanks, so we're 4 tanks now. The enemy team seem to have made quite a good push onto the eastern hill on our side, across the valley. They've got quite a few tanks camping still. We've made a nice push with all 3 heavies on our team have come round to the northeast corner, which is great. Really confident to see that. Decide to have a few shots through that gap, but feel that the tank destroyer down there will get any sort of damage. So just come up here. Notice this heavy tank's gone round. He's tunnel visioned on that TD. Get a shot in. Got 2 artillery, so I don't really want to stay stationary too long. So yeah, just pushing now. I feel like the team's going to take care of that cable on this. So I'm most of the advanced tank, so I'm hoping to light up a lot of tanks up here and get some nice assistance. See the artillery fire across. It seems to be oblivious to the heavies pushing up. But yeah, spot a few tanks. Come around, put a shot into the T1 heavy, but the absolution shuts them down. So at this point, I'm thinking the artillery must be aware now that we're making the push right close to their base. Got the Stug 3 here, bounce a shot, and just R1, R2 that. Took out my commander and gunner. So yeah, always fun with artillery. Bane to go around here, but I think, well, if I do push around there and get spotted, I don't really have anywhere to go. So just come around this corner. There's an absolution here, so I'm thinking aim for the cupola. And the absolution's down. Ever since I got the absolution, I find them far less intimidating. I will now, kind of stand my ground and just aim for their weak spots. The style of play that the absolution I find requires, they do need to sort of like charge, and when they're stationary like that, you can just pick out all the weak spots. The cupola, there's a couple of vision ports next to the gun. There's a couple of weak spots where one of the headlights are. Just aim for that. Lower plate as well, and then round the sides is as long as you avoid the space armour. So yeah, felt quite confident I've pushed out quite aggressively, shut down the TD, artillery's focused, not too sure. There was no way he was going to get the gun depression, so I'm now just baiting a shot. I've noticed it's the French premium artillery, so I'm thinking just going to try and go round him. I'm not going to do what that T-34-85 did. So I'm just going to come around here where it'd be flat for me. He's still looking as though I'm going to come over the ridge. Doesn't understand the flanking, which is fine. And it's just this one last medium left. It's 4-1. We're winning fairly comfortably. So sure enough, that's the trigger for someone to start capping. So yeah, capping the game. So now it's race against time. So getting pinged on the map. That's where I think they probably are, down that down the side of this. Sometimes they're up here in these bushes and just further down. Yeah, I'm not going to cap. Not too sure why they'd need help capping. Put one shot in. I'm not too sure. Yeah, maybe it was after the artillery. But yeah, shut the last one down. So yeah, it's the tank's fairly mobile. I do like it. I know I've seen other people's opinions of this tank that don't really like it. It's too sluggish, or the gun's not brilliant, but I think it's really good. I do like it. It's small. The armor's quite good. I find the gun's good, and the mobility. Yeah, it could be faster, but it's adequate enough. So we're on Abbey, and we are very much bottom tier. So this is a tier 8 game, or battle tier 8. So just seen the atomic, and what I'm thinking is I'm going to support him. I'm just going to stick with these 8s and just provide a bit of fire support from the back. I don't usually come down this side of the map, but I felt bottom tier in this tank, there's no way I could get into the middle, and there's no way I could survive on the western flank, so I've come this way. Putting a few good shots into the SU-152. Just seeing if he's still going to be there. He is, but I'm sure he's probably moved now. As you can see, firing the standard shells, and we can get through an atomic slower plate. So the gun's fine if you aim for weak points on tanks 2 tiers higher. Yeah, I mean, my main criticism of the tank is it is a bit slow, but it's more than manageable. I mean, I'm not being left behind, so yeah, it's mobile enough. If you know what your plan is, yeah, it's absolutely fine. You could put the speed equipment up and get up to 44, which might be a little bit useful, but yeah, I'm just running the stabilizer, rammer. I think I've got optics on this one. So still supporting, trying to stay a little bit back, seeing if I can climb up here. Can't. Notice I've got spies, so I really don't want to be shot inside. The enemy team have just stormed around this corner, and I've popped the food. I'm just going to try and put as many shots in as I can. We're going through this Indian Panzer quite easily. I'm not too sure why both of them YOLO the atomic. We shut one of them down, aiming for the lower plate. So as you can see, the gun is, I'm going through the lower plate, admittedly. I'm going through the side armour of a tank 2 tiers higher, going through the side of an ISM, aiming for the lower plate, bouncing the lower plate. So now I'm loading up the premium because I'm thinking he's just coming at me. For some reason he decides I'm not the threat, which is probably correct, but by the time he's decided that he wants to try and shut me down, just put the last shot into him. So up to 2,500 damage. It's a good little brawl. At that point I was pretty much just holding R2 down. The targets were just coming one after the other. So yeah, it's always good, and we come out at full health. Not too sure why I wasn't targeted by anyone. They all may have thought that I'm just a little tier 6 and they were going to aim for the threats, which is probably the correct thing to do. But they've left a very capable gun in the game. So 2 tanks left. We're winning 9-2. So unfortunately the team are capping again. I'm just thinking at this point, I just really want just one more shot of damage, really. I'm not too sure if that was the medium or the heavy, sorry, or the tank destroyer that reset the cap. Loading the premium. As I said, I just want to get, just trying to ping them to attack. One of my teammates have got the same idea. I think one of them have come off the cap at least, but yeah, there's still 2 on there. Just pinging the map. I think this was the same session that I had the previous battle in. Everyone just seems to be capping with, you know, we're winning 8-1 on a small map and trying to hunt down an AT, and yeah, just capping. But anyway, get the MVP, 2,800 damage. Again, 22 direct hits, always nice to get. And then the ace tanker on that one, the amount of shots we got into tier 8s, yeah, no surprise we got the ace on that one. So yeah, this shows that the tank is capable at tier 8. I wouldn't rely on it, but as long as you're not focused, if you stay at the back and just provide support, yeah, you can rack up the damage.